Oh boy, what have we here? This is gonna be a fun video here, guys. This is a pretty sweet piece. This is kind of one of my favorites of all time. This was just a phenomenal car. This is the it's of course Z3 Roadster, but this is the S54, which to you BMW geeks, oh yeah, that's the good one. And it's all you guys that are watching this that maybe don't know what the engine codes are. They had two engines in the M. This is the M version of the Z3. The S54 was the I think it was 315 horse, which is what we have here, and most of these were 240 horse. In addition to that, I don't know if that's showing it up with the light, but this is Cosmos black. This is metallic black. This is right about the time they were starting to do that. Of course, we've got the individual throttle bodies here with the S54. That's one way you can tell just right off the bat. This has a super huge red line on it. I mean, these just rev to the moon. They're just awesome. An inline six that can rev like that. So this is Cosmos. It's been treated to a lot of period accessories, which I think are really tasty. These Racing Dynamic wheels, 18-inch 3-piece. These were a really common, popular upgrade if you had the cash back in the day. And man, they're deep, staggered, and just really awesome looking on this car. Of course, the M's all got the quad pipes in the back. I just love these cars, and they look so good in black. This was a local car. Tommy, what's the miles on this?
It says 55,000 miles on it.
2001 with 55,000 miles. The story on this is it was a husband and a wife's kind of toy car. They had multiple Z3s, and kind of in the early 2000s bought this from a friend. I think they had a regular M Roadster or a regular Z3, I can't remember, but they always wanted one of these. This one came up for sale, and unfortunately he passed away, and she enjoyed it for another season, but it was time to let it go, and that's how we came upon the car. What do we got here, Tommy?
It's got a car cover with a case for it. It's embroidered. As well, that case will also fit.
I'm just gonna do this as we're going around. You know, the VIN tags on all the panels are real important for folks, so go ahead.
The case does also hold this top cover as well.
Tonneau cover. So I'm gonna show you, there's a flaw right here on the paint, and I'm gonna give some different angles. This is the biggest nitpick on the car. I assume something came loose in their travels. Maybe they had a net or something. That was a popular thing to do, and started flapping, and unfortunately did some damage probably before they noticed it. So the Racing Dynamic wheels are in great shape. They do show some minor pitting here and there. I can't remember. There it is. Then we'll pop the hood again, if you don't mind, Tommy.
Right there.
Really good set of Yokohamas. I'll speed up the pace here. There's the VIN tag there.
Right here on the...
And I don't believe that this has had any paint work either. Of course, these are just going up in value. Their depreciation bottom happened years ago, especially with the S54. So this is certainly a car you can have a ton of fun with and pass it on to someone else when you're done with it, as long as you care for it and treat it kindly, this is probably going to make you money. So it's just a great opportunity for somebody who wants something a little special for Sunday afternoons. Have it for 5-10 years and probably make a few bucks on it. It's kind of a guiltless pleasure, if you will. So let's operate the top, huh, Tommy? I'll come around, we'll show you. Front end's really nice. We did have the front bumper refinished, so no paint work on the metal parts. I never really count the plastic bumpers, but we did do the plastic bumper on the front there. It had quite a few stone hits on it. So
this cover on each side has this little clip you just undo, and then the whole cover comes right off.
And you can just stow it in the trunk.
Fold it up, and that's correct. And if you want to, you can even put it in the bag, but for now we'll just slide it in and fix that after the video.
Let's see the power top.
And then there's just a button. It's right back here. Push and hold. It does everything for you. And then 2 clips. Right there. Right there.
So it's pretty easy, but what I was trying to show you is this top is new as well. The back window on these gets cracked and foggy. This one was no different. I mean, this car's, you know, roughly 20 years old, right? So this is fresh. We did that here in the service department. It has a brand new replacement top with the original equipment canvas, high quality top, and it's brand new. So this is a Billy Boat exhaust. The tips match the factory one. That's why I kind of forgot about it. But this is a custom cat back Billy Boat exhaust. It has a nice sound to it. I think you were saying it has adjustable sway bar.
Correct. Front and rear adjustable sway bars on it as well.
Sorry for the wind. Hopefully that's not too bothersome in the video. And then when we get in the cabin, it does have a really neat BMW club member from back in the early 2000s used to make custom, he was a machinist, he made custom shift knobs, and this car has one of those as well. It's a really neat shift knob that's on it. So this car really sports what I think are unobtainium, pretty neat period upgrades that were done on it, that were very tasteful, that you just can't get anymore. I haven't even priced these Racing Dynamics wheels lately, but I'm sure they're not cheap. They never were. Let's take it for a spin. So before I get in, this was a popular upgrade too, to have all this, I'm gonna call it brushed M pedals. And then there's the shift knob. It's just absolutely gorgeous with the M logo and the treatment that he did. These were pieces of art. We used to actually sell those out of our showcase. I've forgotten his name, but again, about 20 years ago, he was making these for M3s and Z3s. He was a part of the BMW club here in Iowa, and those weren't cheap. I think he sold those for about $100. 55,544 miles. You can see the lights come on and then they clear. Power windows work. It has been upgraded with a Continental radio that looks quite period in here, but it also gives you Bluetooth capability and so forth. test drive. So I'm not going to get on it too much. It is just above 120 on the oil temp. Of course, these you want to let them warm up, you want to let them cool down, but then in between you can have all kinds of fun. Another neat thing about the S54 cars is you got the anthracite colored gauges instead of the black. They did not make very many of these. I don't know the number offhand, but clutch feels nice and tight.
Exhaust has a very nice sound. I don't know if it's coming through in the video.
Yeah, it's not. It's very conservative.
It is.
Just a little bit more than what it would have been from stock.
Gives you the right tone without being obnoxious.
Warmed up. We'll squeeze it just a little bit and give you a feel. Man, it just wants to pull. Just the right amount of everything. Woo-hoo! Man, what an awesome machine. So if you're looking for a fun little Roadster, you know, we're trying to show you that this one's pretty special. Happy to ship it to your door. We do that all the time. We ship anywhere in the lower 48. Ask us for details. We're happy to help with that. S54 Z3 Roadster, EuropeanMotorsIowa.com, 319-393-8496. Give us a call with any questions that maybe we didn't touch on in the video. We try and keep the videos pretty short. We know this is a really special car, so I'm sure there's some questions that maybe we didn't answer. We're happy to give you an honest description of the car. We love these cars. Thanks for watching. We'd love to earn your business.